Ladies and gentlemen, or frankly, however you want to be identified in 2025, and the reason why I say that is because we are reacting to more woke people getting owned, and frankly, I love these videos, and I can't wait to get into it. But before we do, I'm going to need you guys to smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button, plus the notification bell to keep track of all of my videos coming out in the future. And with all that stuff being said and done and out the way, let's get into woke people getting exactly what they deserve.
Give me one good reason Caitlin Clark can't play in the NBA.
Height, weight, speed, vertical agility, strength. Caitlin Clark would not be able to play for her own men's basketball team, let alone an NBA team.
Simples. I mean, yeah, fair play. That's pretty much what it all comes down to. It's biology. A man's DNA is different from a woman's DNA, and therefore, it needs to be looked into. Obviously, it's on a case-by-case basis, but it needs to be looked into before that shit is approved. Men can be physically stronger than women and do things a little bit better, and it's a biological advantage. Therefore, there has to be a massive amount of consideration when accepting a trans person into the WNBA. I'm really trying to be politically correct, but at the end of the day, men do it better than women. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Put a man's basketball team against a woman's basketball team, and 9 times out of 10, the man's basketball team is going to win.
Can men get pregnant?
Oh, I am.
You're pregnant? You are?
Yeah. How about a congratulations? Instead of laughing at me, you could say like congrats or something.
Congratulations. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
how far
it.
along are you?
2 weeks.
How do you know you're pregnant after 2 weeks?
My stomach's been growling more than usual, so and me and him
Fair
had
play, man.
Pause.
so I think
Oh, he
that's
fucked him?
where it came from.
How long
Fair
have you guys
play.
been together?
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh.
We were like a one-night stand. I was finna dip, but I was like, that's my kid. I'm finna stay.
Oh,
That's really noble of you.
That's
we need
beautiful.
More of that, more
I know
men
we need
like
more
you.
black fathers.
How do you know you don't just have cramps?
No, I have a kid too, so this is the second time this happened.
So the first time you had a kid, you felt like you...
Yeah, I felt the same sensation I'm feeling now.
Okay, and where did the kid come out of?
What did he say?
That's kind of obvious, right?
Yeah, is that funny or something?
No, you're right.
Our kid's gonna be straight
What
A
is so
student
funny,
and
though?
gonna be on the basketball team, so
Yeah. The
that's
next LeBron
amazing,
James.
man.
slash Yao Ming. That's
Is that
kind of
funny?
obvious,
Is that-
right?
Yeah, is that funny or something?
No, you're right.
Our kid's gonna be Blackanese too. He's gonna be a straight
What
A
is so
student
funny,
and
though?
gonna be on the basketball team, so
Yeah. The next LeBron James.
slash Yao Ming.
honestly, I am so happy for this couple, and I'm really thankful that the father is going to stick around and raise that child. It's really going to be interesting what it's going to be like when it changes its gender and finally joins the WNBA. And because it has an Asian mother, it's going to be very good at maths as well.
This is a queer fat club.
I'm queer and fat.
Okay, thank you for joining. We're just introducing
What's so
ourselves
funny?
at the moment.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself,
What's
Joe?
so funny about that?
My name's Joe. I go by he, they, and I identify as 275 pounds.
Fair play, man.
Okay.
Fair play.
I feel like Jay's kind of making fun of me.
Yeah, I feel
know
like
it's
she
kind
is
of
as
a
well.
shock. I know,
I
it's
feel
kind
like
of
she is.
thing.
She a bitch.
Do what?
She a bitch.
I apologize?
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're good.
So you should.
Are you comfortable leaving the group at the moment?
Why?
I'm not understanding why you're joining the group.
This is the queer and fat group now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I came here for.
Okay. And you said you identify as fat?
Yeah.
Okay. This is just for fat-bodied people.
Yeah, I understand. I identify as a fat-bodied person.
I'm not understanding where you're coming from.
Are you guys comfortable with me here? I mean, I'm pretty chill on my end.
I'm not comfortable, no.
Can we take like a vote?
Listen, no, I totally get it. On a serious note, I did a BMI test the other day and it said I was chronically obese. And I've also kissed a woman once or twice, so I'd like to join the lesbian fat club, please.
When people say they're offended, just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right. Offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You can't second-guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one. You know, you can't legislate against stupidity, otherwise you'll be doing nothing. And freedom of speech is so important these days. I've reached the age now where I don't care anymore. It's not to joke about all the bad things. That's a waste, because that's exactly what we should joke about. If you can laugh in the face of adversity, you're bulletproof.
You know what, Ricky? Fair fucking play. At the end of the day, no one's really that arsed. None of these woke people are really bothered about making change. They just want something to fucking moan about. And people love to moan and kick and scream about someone hurting their feelings, but at the end of the day, feelings are very personal. What one person finds offensive, a whole bunch of other people find absolutely fucking hilarious. And they are the majority. So shut the fuck up.
You can't go around apologising for jokes. They're jokes. So I've got a plan. The next time I get cancelled over a joke, the next time I upset people with a joke, I'm going to come out on the day of the cancellation. I'm going to say, I'm sorry. And the people that I've offended will say, you don't really mean that apology. And I'll say, so you're saying I could say something and not mean it. Now you're getting it.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch!
What do you think about white men?
I think it's just the term white man, just immediate turn off.
What do you think of black men?
Love.
Oh, hell no! Do you think it's racist to, by default, not like white men?
I mean, I don't think so, because I think there's a difference between, like, racism and that's an interesting question.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
It's an interesting question.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, I don't dislike, but there is like nervous feeling. I don't know.
So if you met someone who said that they get nervous around black men and that they've had bad experiences with black men, would you still consider that racist?
Ooh, yeah, I see your point.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb.
Jeez, did you see how confident she was in the beginning of that video, and then the interviewer asked her one question and she absolutely fucking crumbled? If you listen very closely, the Windows XP shutdown song can be heard through various parts of this fucking video. She absolutely fucking crumbled. If she wasn't such a fucking knobhead, I'd feel sorry for her.
Which one would you date? An MS-13 gang member or a Trump supporter?
Gang member.
Give me the gang member!
So I'm gonna go MS-13.
Yeah, probably MS-13 member.
MS-13.
MS-13.
All the way.
Neither. I'll stay single.
It's embarrassing that I don't know what an MS-13 gang member is.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm reading it now. MS-13 is an international gang involved in drug and human smuggling, prostitution, murder and extortion, among other illegal activities. Now, bear in mind, these people hate Donald Trump that much that they said they would choose the MS-13 gang member over Donald Trump. Wow. What a fucking guy. This Donald Trump guy must be an absolute fucking monster for all of these people to choose an MS-13 gang member over him. Or maybe all of these people are just fucking sheep and they're just gonna believe everything that they're fucking told about Donald Trump, even though there isn't much proof and he certainly isn't worse than an MS-13 gang member. But once again, these woke people are knobheads.
Studies that show that trans women have physical advantage over what I'm going to call cis girls, what you call biological girls in sports.
Just taking the time we've spent in this committee hearing today, we have only been referring to this whole debate, males infiltrating into women's sports. If the argument is that males don't possess advantages over females, then why haven't we spent any time talking about or worrying about women entering men's sports? It's because everyone in this hearing room knows that that's not what we're referring to. Anyone with a brother knows the advantages that males possess over females. So I feel as if the evidence is evident. You look at any sport. Let's take the basketball. The three-point line is a different distance. The size of the ball is smaller. The amount of layups you see in women's basketball compared to dunks. Men's volleyball. The net is 7.5 inches higher than the women's net. I could keep going.
Listen, at the end of the day, let's be completely fucking real here. The whole reason why you have male and female sporting categories is because there is advantages and disadvantages. Women's DNA, physical abilities, and structure are totally different to that of a male. Or else, why wouldn't you just get rid of them both and just bring them together in one league and everyone's apparently going to be happy? No. No one's going to be fucking happy because they're going to say that men have an advantage over women and it's totally not fair, and then it's just going to be a whole fucking uproar again. There is no pleasing these people. Honestly, it doesn't matter what you fucking do. And that's not me being a prick, even though, don't get me wrong, I can be a prick. This is just basic fucking biology. And it's been around for years, and I don't understand why people are suddenly trying to be woke and change something that's been around for fucking centuries. It's just absolute bollocks. It's people who don't know what they're fucking talking about, trying to stamp their fucking authority with no sense or logic behind it.
So I've seen this one YouTube thumbnail that says, Charlie Kirk believes that TikTok is turning children trans. Do you agree with the statement?
TikTok is playing a role in making them think that they might have gender identification issues. This is Chloe Cole. She's a detransitioner.
In my experience, I learned about transgenderism through the internet at roughly about the age of 11 or 12. And I mean, it captivated me. I had body image issues, and it felt like I found the explanation for as to why I felt so different from the women around me.
Social media in general led you to believe the wrong idea, and that in turn what made you go down a path that maybe wasn't right for you.
I mean, it's beyond not right for me. This has left permanent effects on my body. I might not be able to have children. I have complications from the puberty blockers, the testosterone, and the surgery.
That's
3
correct.
years after I've stopped taking all of them.
I'm very suspicious about, okay, but I understand.
Are you calling her a liar?
No.
Are you sure about that?
I'd like to say that you're wrong about trans people being indoctrinated.
I mean, I've met hundreds of other detransitioners, some even younger than I was, and have come out of it with trauma that they're left with for life. Sterile.
Listen, I have never, ever in my life had an issue with any individual wanting to change themselves or change their attitude or whatever they want to change. What I have a fucking issue with is when these people decide to stand on a platform and try and force other people's opinions to match theirs. It's totally fucking outrageous. Especially when it's something as serious as young people transitioning when they're going through certain changes that they need puberty blockers, they need hormone enhancements. It's just absolutely crazy. These are changes that are majorly fucking serious. And people are going to stand there and say that someone who's transitioned before and then regretted their decision and has gone back to what they used to be are not going through the effects that they are going through. That is absolutely crazy. She is living proof. She is a living person who has been through a transition, decided to go back to what she used to be, and is now living with the effects of her decision. And someone is looking her dead in the face and saying, "You're a fucking liar. You're not really going through all that shit." Now that is the most outrageous fucking thing I've heard today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what more to fucking say. That was a pretty mental bunch of fucking clips. And it was very entertaining to see a lot of them get woke, but it was also very fucking weird to see a lot of them being fucking weird. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoyed that, but probably a little bit more than I did. I've been RatedR. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Please take care, and peace.